All right, we all know that this Sunday is a very special one coming up for moms, and not just for moms, but for mother figures as well, those ladies and those women who have been absolutely incredible and so important to our lives. And so, of course, we want to make them feel extra special, and so we're going to do that. We're going to help you out with this. Have a look at this beautiful spread. We're talking, oh man, it's a beautiful crumbed chicken with some guacamole on the side, a couple of treats. We're going to be inspiring you with this.
It's crumbed with 4 R's.
Crumbed.
That's what it is.
Hey,
that's what it is.
Crumbed and crusted. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to this because, I mean, we're all looking for some kind of recipe or treat to spoil mom this weekend because, you know, moms are so special in our lives, right?
Mother's Day should be every day. Like, why are we okay, that's just my thing. Love my mom. Love my
I hear you, Chef Clem.
So much.
I hear you, Chef Clem,
so
doing
much.
the thing. But this is a genius recipe. Right. Let's get into it.
And Mom will be happy with this recipe because we're doing crispy chicken, but we're not frying it, we're baking it. This is a killer recipe.
So even healthier because, you know?
Exactly.
There we go, Mom.
No oil.
Care.
Straight into the oven. Let's talk about this. So the first thing we want to do is first talk about why we're doing this, because the tortilla chips are on promo.
Absolutely.
The chicken's on promo.
All
the avo's on promo.
Woolies Daily Difference.
It's like Woolworths was like, let's just make everything Mexican on promo. Yes! And I love that. With the surname Pedro, you know I love everything Mexicana. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Muchas gracias, señor. Okay.
Let's do this. Okay, let's start off with our tortilla chips. So all I did was, you can either use a processor or you can just crush it by hand. And you're going to blitz it up and get these fine little crumbs over here. You can mix it up. I use the cheese and I use the sweet chili.
Together?
Together.
Okay.
They must come together.
I like where you're going with
complex flavors. That's exactly what you want. This is going to be our crumb.
Yeah.
But we need something to help the chicken stick to the crumb. And that's where the eggs come in. So let's just do that real quick.
Okay.
So to this, we're going to add our huevos.
Huevos?
The huevos going in.
What? I had to go back to my Spanish dictionary. Like, what is huevos? Oh, yeah.
Huevos are your eggs.
There we go.
That's where my Spanish stops.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
The huevos come from the pollo.
Hey, the pollo, there we go. And we spoke about this, it's not jalapeno. Don't be that guy, it's not jalapeno. It's jalapeno.
Please, get it right.
Get it right? Okay, cool. So eggs go into the bowl. And then your hot sauce, and use your own supply.
Yeah.
I always keep a hot sauce in my back.
What do you even... Oh, no. Did you just go Beyonce on me?
You don't do that?
I got hot sauce in my bag.
You don't keep hot sauce in your...
It's terrible.
Okay, all right.
Oh, and I love that line so much until now.
You know, like I've got this one friend,
Yeah.
and he's so self-conscious about his cooking, so I pranked him. I went to his house, he was making dinner. He felt very like chefs coming over, and he like intimidated.
Intimidated, yeah.
And I had this little tiny bottle of hot sauce, and everything came, but I was like, you know what? Okay, now it's okay. Now it's okay. You get those people. I was just messing with you. My apologies.
Yeah.
But you get those people that consider salt a spice, and I'm like, mayonnaise is hot sauce. Nah.
Oh, wow.
Nah.
Wow. People need to be educated out there in this world, Chef Clem.
Have the real stuff. This is also from Woolies. It's a habanero peri-peri sauce. It's good.
It's fire.
It's not just fire, it's flavor, which is what
fire
you want.
and flavor.
There we go.
Okay.
So that goes into your eggs. You scramble that. By the way, if you're gonna make a breakfast scramble, scramble this. You'll be awake.
Just like that, yeah.
You'll be awake.
Instead of adding the hot sauce after the fact. A lot of people do that. Maybe cook it inside.
And then after again.
Yo!
I mean,
Amarion.
it's good for your metabolism.
Yeah.
It's good for your immune system.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we try to keep the people healthy. I think so. Okay,
Scares
cool.
me a little bit. I've got a low tolerance to hot food, so.
Oh, really?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to be easy.
I've got like an addiction to hot food.
Don't you get like those, when you eat hot food and it's too hot, I start getting like hiccups and then like just...
That's true.
And then I can't swallow and then I feel weird, like...
You feel weird?
Do you know what I once did? I gotta tell the story. It's so embarrassing. So I was in varsity and I took this young lady on a date. And I was trying to impress her, right? Like the conversation was flowing, was going, but then I reached too much. So I was like, why? I can't even tell the story properly. I said to her that I could take a teaspoon of Tabasco. Like right there. And I did. And I took a teaspoon of Tabasco to the mouth and I swallowed. And I had like these convulsions.
So we were like, hey girl, how you doing? Oh my word, Kat, no way.
I'm like, why? That is so stupid.
No,
but anyway, it happened, and now it's a story we can share and laugh about.
I love it. I love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Okay, cool.
All right, so you're gonna let your chicken once dipped in that egg.
You dip the chicken in the egg.
Yeah.
You bless it with the crumbs.
Yeah.
Just like that.
And no double dipping allowed here, because that's gonna get it's gonna create a mess.
You don't need to double dip because I mean it's got that crunch already.
Yeah,
you could if you wanted, but I think a little. This is enough. This is enough.
It coats quite nicely.
There we go. So all it does is you coat it beautifully like this. Then the part that's gonna make mom really happy, it goes into the oven.
Lovely.
You and I had the conversation a little earlier about the temperature of your oven.
Yes.
So when we say preheat your oven to 180, it means before the chicken goes into the oven must be at 180.
Okay.
Ovens are very different. Some ovens have a little indicator that says a little red light will go on or the red light will go off to let you know that you're at temperature. What I do, I go 180 and I leave the oven for 10 minutes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that way you guaranteed your oven's gonna be at 180.
So you don't just like switch it on and count 30 seconds, it's preheated. No, it doesn't work that way.
Leave it at 180.
Okay.
Then you put your chicken in, that way you're gonna get that serious crunch on there.
Yes.
Chicken's gonna be moist inside.
Because that's the danger of baking, that it might dry out if you put it in too early. You were explaining to me that because it takes longer to get to temperature, during that time, it's dehydrating the chicken.
That's the trick. Make sure you get to temperature first. Now, we gotta make this guac. Okay, cool. Guac for me is very simple. Like some people do overcomplicate it with like a whole lot of other stuff that they add to it. Like, I don't want it like bacon.
I have guac every night.
You do?
I guac every night, man.
I think guac's
a thing in our household now. Like, what's a night without guac?
I don't know, a guacless night.
A guacless night. And
that sounds sad.
Really?
No.
We
rock out with our guac out every day. It's just how we roll. That's just, it's a thing. Okay, guys, I've got too much energy anymore. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, man.
The avo goes in. Nice. This is a super ripe avo. It's coming out of the skin super easily. I love that. And then all you're gonna do is instead of mash so that you can't even recognize it's an avo, I keep it chunky.
Yeah, okay, all right.
A little bit of salt.
Yeah, some of us like it nice and smooth. You keep it chunky.
Are you smooth or are you into chunky?
I don't know, it depends on my mood. I have days when I like it chunky. I have days when I just want it smooth. You know what I mean?
If it's been a tough
On Tuesdays,
day,
I like it smooth. You know what I mean?
I see what you did. I wonder if South Africa's got what you did there. Okay, a little bit of lemon going in there. A little bit of lemon. That's going to stop your avo browning, but it's also going to hit you with that massive, intense like acidity, which is what you want.
What you got there?
Some spring onion. Also, keep it chunky today. I'm in a chunky mood.
Your knife skills are to be envied.
Yeah. Oh. I went to ninja school.
I was making gumbo like last week.
Hey.
And then I tried. Oh, I nearly had a look at this. You see that little spot there on my finger?
And it's lockdown now. You can't be getting medical treatment for that. Now, so how did you handle it?
I mean, I first screamed like a little lamb. You know, I didn't realize that I'd taken off a little bit of skin, but then I realized I need to just be more appreciative of chefs in the kitchen. You know, next time you go to a restaurant, next time you're sitting in a kitchen next to Chef Clem or Nicole, appreciate these people so much more because the skills they have to make the dishes they do is incredible, man.
Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend.
No, honestly.
Okay, so we give this a good mash, nice and chunky. That's how it ends up. I serve it with some sour cream, some corn, charred corn, pickled onions.
Yeah.
You just get in there and you just eat. If you have a kid like you, young Phoenix at home, put some newspaper around him on the floor.
Okay, yes.
Then let him eat. So when he's done, you just take all the newspaper, like all the crumbs, everything, and you recycle.
Here we go.
That's amazing.
Your guac looks fire. Like I'm so. Oh my word! Oh no. Okay. Oh wow. And while Chef Clem is doing that, you can go over to our website, expressoshow.com, for the recipe and have a delicious Mother's Day. Nice one, Clem.